Peace, and good morning. The Psychonaut Academy of Detroit. Wait, what is that? What is that all about? What do they do? The House of Genesis. That's the same people. That's you too. Well, what's this about? Uh, let's talk about it. I'm Sincere Seven, and I represent the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit as well as the House of Genesis. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for y'all. Let's be clear. Let's talk about it. Who is this? Who is this coming across my timeline? Who is this? I be jumping in their videos and they be who are you and what do you be talking about? What I'm realizing is that for whatever reason, I've been getting quite a bit of additional friends on Facebook or additional followers and Instagram and things like this. And so I'll be going on, you know what I'm saying, weeks talking about things and not realizing that there's literally new people to my page. You know what I'm saying? 50 to 100 new people over the last couple weeks. And I'm realizing that my algorithms and how my videos used to play and who used to respond and things like that are changing, right? And I'm like, oh, so now I'm getting a lot of responses and talks and inboxes from people who are kind of like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or I seen you said this. I'm going, what do you mean? Like, have you not been following me? No, I'm new. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are, what you talking about. I get that. So this is just like a little update, you know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, for those who might be wondering, for those who might have came across my page, I might have start popping up on your shit. You like, who is this dude? What are you talking about? Well, let's get it clear. I do talk a lot of fun shit. Like I don't care. I don't have a 9 to 5 or bosses and employees watching my page saying, oh, we don't like what you said. It's going to be an issue. So I will hop on my page and debate and talk a lot of things that are controversial and challenging. In our community, I feel like one of the main issues is we don't know how to deal with, you know what I'm saying, challenging situations and conversations and experiences. And people get to arguing and disrespecting, and that's when violence comes. And then you got all of these videos of stupid shit going on. And it's like, this is a shame. This should never happen. And it's like, that's because y'all don't know how to talk to each other. So I provide one of them platforms where we get on and we talk about shit that might be a challenging conversation, might be trigger, or might be this, but we walk through it. We talk about it. We bring up the different ideologies behind them and things like that. So with that being said, I spend a lot of time on my page in urban philosophy, but that's not what I'm here for, y'all. All right, let's get to it. Let's really talk about it. What am I here for? Who am I? Okay? Who am I? What is this about? Why? What is the point of me, my page, my posting, and things I do? That's what we're gonna talk about. All right. So I'm Sincere Seven, and I run the House of Genesis as well as the Psychonaut Academy Detroit. All right. So what's that? We're gonna talk about those two different things. So the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit is just that. It's the academy located in Detroit that focuses on psychonaut activities. Now, if you're not familiar with a psychonaut is, it's somebody who explores altered states of consciousness. Astronauts explore space and the universe. Psychonauts explore consciousness and the mindset. Okay. So with that being said, at the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit, we deal with things such as psilocybin mushrooms. We've been dealing with psilocybin mushrooms for over 20 years now, taking people in and dealing with their spiritual works, their character growth and development, their mirror magic, their shadow work, right? Different things like that. Different things like that that come into play with the interdimensional realms, okay? And what people refer to as psychedelics or entheogens. Now, I've been running the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit for about 7 years, I would say. On some people knowing the name and knowing having an option to come to and coming and actually, you know, as a named organization, about 7 years. I've been doing the works for about 20 years. Came from up under Baba Kalinde through Baba Mudu and have been serving Detroit area for about 15 years. I've been featured on National Geographic in a documentary that is called LSD and the Psychedelic Revolution, streaming on Hulu. I was serving ayahuasca to individuals with PTSD that was not military connected. So I have been featured there. I've been on the front page of the Detroit Free Press for my works in the city of Detroit within the spiritual realms. Okay. So this is something that I've been doing for approximately 15 years, serving the community, ayahuasca, mushrooms, cactus, iboga, different entheogens, giving people the opportunity to experience altered states of consciousness, giving people the opportunity to bring back the sovereignty of their spiritual practices to themselves. That is what the Psychedelics Academy of Detroit is about. And we've been running so long and dealing with so many people that in my growth and development as a healer, as a counselor, as a integration coach, as a life coach, as all of these things and these modalities that I learned to service my community better, the more I studied, the more I learned, and the more I grew, the more I understood that the psychological issues that we have, everything in the physical world or the material world first comes through the divine realms. Comes through the divine realms, materializes into the physical realms. So a lot of individuals will have issues, dramas, traumas in their mind, body, and soul, and their body holds on to that. And so as we go further and they come to me and say, I need some assistance, and we deal with the entheogens, we deal with the spiritual works, and then they come back, what we found is that there is already lasting damage done to the physical body. And so me just assisting people with their spiritual works, with going in on the mushrooms and the ayahuasca, healing the traumas, healing the dramas, the sexual violations, the physical violations, all of these different things. You're coming out of the multiverse feeling altered, changed, transformed, but the physical damage that has already came from that has already set in your body. And so my clients were coming back like, no, I don't need more mushrooms, but this issue I got with my stomach, this issue I got with my heart, this issue I got with my blood, the cancer and the anger, the liver, like all of these different divine realm manifestations into the physical. So my clients is coming to me and now we're dealing with their diet and their nutrition and how their food is service or disservicing them and bringing about changes within the physical body, right? And then some of those changes, shout out to the milkman, not being fast enough, not being deep enough, not being strong enough. And this is what we would call an illness, right? Because that's diseasement. You know, you can be in a disease state for a week or two because of what you're doing, and then you bring some things to bring ease to you. But if you're in a disease state for 6, 7 weeks, no. Now this is an illness. This is something that we have to address. And so with that being said, this is where the House of Genesis came. Because I come to understand that there was a lot of people coming to me or being sent to me for their physical ailments, diseases, things of this nature. And when they would come or get on a call, they would automatically think that I'm trying to give them a entheogen or a mushroom or a psychedelic. And people were under the impression, share this video, please, if you watched it. People was under the impression that as a healer, as a healer, am going to approach everything spiritually and within energy realms. What we talking about? Oh, so what I'm gonna take? Mushrooms or ayahuasca? What? You just said you having issues with your heart. You just said you having issues with your digestion. You just said it's blood in your stool. You just said that you having these massive headaches for weeks on. Why all right, with the headache one, I might tell you take some mushrooms. But no, on some real shit, we talking about physical illness. So we need to address the body. Sure, we'll do the works to make sure that the mind and the soul is where it should be. But first, we got to get the body right. Ain't nobody whose body is fucked up worried about their mind or soul. Once you get your body right, now where's your mind at? You ain't giving a fuck about your soul until your mind is right. See how this has a level to it, right? So with that being said, first, let's address the physical, the body, the actual mechanisms within your body, within physiology, anatomy and physiology. We talking about the parts of the body, the organs and all of these things and what they do, okay? Some of them filter, some of them pump, some of them cleanse, some of them compute, right? They're supposed to do certain things. They're not operating the way they are, and that needs to be addressed. I'm not going to talk to you about energy and where's your energy at, and for you to heal, you're going to have to be more. Listen, I've heard people, okay, be careful how you say this. Okay. There's a difference in what I require and what you should do. I had an individual, because listen, watch this. I hear people talk about what people must do, and it makes me uncomfortable. Like, why? Well, are you addressing the disease or these people's character? I had a woman come to me I speak about quite often because it's the greatest testimonial I have. Okay? Pebbles came to me with cancer. Multiple myeloma. Right? And she had told me about having cancer 3-4 previous times, previous cancers, different types. And so we talked and I'm like, okay, cancer. Yeah. That needs to be, you know what I'm saying, destroyed, right? We have snake venom that destroys cancerous cells. And I showed her the scientific evidence. I showed her, right? All of whatever, you know, like I don't be coming out on, I feel in my heart and I can see inside of you that there's something. And so we're going to go with this. I don't do that. When I'm practicing my medicine, man, it's totally different than practicing shamanism. A shaman, a medicine man, and a magician are 3 totally different things. I just happen to be all of them. And this is why I'm bringing this video to give the understanding to people who be misconstrued about things, right? So when Pebbles came and she had the cancer a few times before, a few different types, she let me know what she was going through. I said, listen, we need to do snake venom. The snake venom is anti-cancerous. It has this in it, that in it, blah, blah, blah. Went through the whole thing. She was like, all right, let's get it. Boom. We gave her the snake venom. We gave her 4 or 5 administrations of snake venom. And one administration of Cambo to flush out everything that we had worked on in the bioengineering, detoxing, and all that. She went back to the hospital and she was cancer-free. Okay? This was an amazement to all of us because we had been working together like 3 months, I think, and we thought it was going to take maybe 6 months to a year. So within 3 or 4 months, now she's cancer-free. All right. This is the funny thing. The last day she took Cambo, which is the detox, the cleansing, your body, all of this. She's riding home. And furthermore, hold on. When she leaves, she's telling me, now that the cancer is we got that out of my body, next I want to start working on stop smoking cigarettes because I'm still smoking cigarettes. So to be clear, she's still smoking cigarettes, okay? And so I say, all right, cool. I had peace. I had a discussion with somebody and they asked me, did you speak to her about the anger that's in her? Because we all know, projection, that this is where cancer comes from anger being stored in the body. And I said, no, not yet. We have not addressed it. We've not taken care of that. But my point in saying all of this is, when, like, for those of you who watch my page, and we've had these debates and stuff like that about healing and how and what to address and what we're focused on. My point is, she had cancer. It was in her body, eating away at her. Why would I sit there and tell her, we need to focus on the anger that you have? We need to focus on these emotions and this energy and your diet. Because when she left, okay, I was telling that part. She wants to stop smoking cigarettes. She took the Cambo, she left. She said, I'm about to go get something to eat and go home and lay down. She went to McDonald's. I didn't notice at the time. She calls me 30, 45 minutes later, Seven, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a side effect or if I'm getting sick or again or what. I'm like, what you mean? She said, I went to get something to eat and my body just started rejecting. I said, what happened? She said, well, we left and I told my son I want something to eat. Pull up in McDonald's. Right there, I was like, oh shit, wait, what? So she said, now hold on, watch this. I got a fish sandwich and a milkshake. Oh shit. So you got grease and milk after Cambo. As soon as she said, I took the bite of the fish sandwich and I'm chewing and my stomach was like, yeah. Immediately your body's gonna tell you, hey, what the fuck just happened? We just cleansed. It's like your mother just mopped the whole floor and you're coming in with muddy boots on. Same shit. What you think your mama finna do?
Beat your ass.
Right? She gonna cut your ass out first.
Cut you out.
That's the stomach going. So then she say, so my stomach was going. So I said, well, shit, let me take a drink as the milkshake. And it went down and it came back up. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Wait, Seven, what are you talking about? My point is, she never stopped eating bullshit. She never stopped smoking cigarettes. She never got rid of the fucking anger. But we got rid of the cancer. And then we backtrack. After that, then she trusted me. Now she trusts me. She comes sit down. Hey, look, this is what I'm going through. What should I do? I don't listen to nobody but you. That's what she tells me. You're my doctor. I'm like, all right, what should I do? You want to stop smoking? Let's do this. Let's do this. You want all of the things now, right? So my point is, she wasn't giving a fuck about no diet and anger and all. Like, I got cancer, motherfucker. I'm going to self-medicate with marijuana till I die. That's what she said. This person is ready to die. Do you really think they give a fuck about going and doing shadow work and mirror magic? No. If somebody is sick, you don't need to start talking about the negative energy they got and did it. No. What the fuck is wrong with you and how can we assist you?
Teach.
Build.
Teach.
Right? Now we going to take care of what you got going on, what's been fucking with you, what's been ailing you, get it out. Now your logic ceiling is ready to expand to other areas. Damn, I am healthy in my body again. I'm not about to die in the next couple years. Maybe I should work on this anger I have in my heart. Maybe I should work on my diet. You can start to think about things like that first. So, the house of Genesis is a healing house. We deal with physical healing, your body, your diseases, viruses, bacteria, ailments, deficiencies, toxicities, okay? The Psychonaut Academy of Detroit is the place where we take care of the mind and the soul. This is where you have the traumas, the dramas. We got to do some spiritual work. We got to do some mental shit. So these are separate entities. I'm not somebody telling you, oh, you got cancer, come on and get healed. I'm going to give you these mushrooms. Wait, what? I'm going to give you this ayahuasca. Wait, what? No, let's heal the body. Now, you have spiritual and emotional things that you need to get through, traumas and shit that you carried from childhood or from whenever they happened up in the now and it's stopping you from being able to operate at your highest level. We can deal with that. That's dealing with some psychedelics. That's dealing with some entheogens. And not all the time. There is non-substance entheogenic activation, such as meditation and transcending in there, such as breath work. You don't have to take substances, but we do have to tap in to that mind and that frequency and that spirit to deal with spiritual and mental issues, right? But I just wanted to be very clear. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be very clear. The House of Genesis is separate from the Psychonaut Academy Detroit. The house I'm in right now is the House of Genesis. The house directly next door to it, for those of y'all who've been there, is the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit. Heal your body, heal your spirit. We're not using psychedelics to cure diseases. And I'm not saying it's not possible. I have heard stories of people who have had cancers and different illnesses and diseases and went on ayahuasca trips, and Mama Ayahuasca spoke to them during that trip and let them know what's up. And when they came out, that they healed. And let me tell you, I bear witness to that. As a magician, there are dragon spells, dragon healing spells. When I perform this spell, The final part of it is for me to dream walk in your dream. So when you go to sleep at night and you see me in your dream, you know that when you wake up, you're healed. There's no question about it. I don't give a fuck what it was going on in your body. After I do the spell with you and I send you away and you go to sleep within the next 3 days, if you see me in your dreams, you're healed. Period. Right? So I also do know how, again, everything from the divine realm manifests into the physical realm, right? So we realize that when it comes to our angers and depressions and things and how that comes down into physical shit. But sometimes we forget on how we can actually place things into the multiverse to materialize them into this realm. Okay? So, all right, whether it be healing, whether it be financial, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, generational makeup, right? A lot of these shit that happen in the family and that continue to happen to your mama and your mama's mama and your mama's mama and maybe even your daughter. No. Let's get that shit to stop with us, right? And we go in and we change the interdimensional situations that are going on, not here in the terrestrial realms, but in the celestial and the cosmic realms. You alter that so it manifests down here as you played it out. Invocations, petitions, all of that. Let's talk about it. I'll talk back. Yes, this is who I was telling you about here in Detroit, not far away. Okay, shit, I'm with that. I don't know who you're talking to, but hell yeah, tell about me. You feel me? Talk to me. I talk back, talk a little shit, because I talk that. So, for those of y'all who don't know, for those of y'all who knew, also, yes, I smoke fucking weed. Listen, I appreciate all of you all who are on higher levels, all of you all who are in circles with people who are on stages and are famous and all of that, telling me that if I stop smoking on my videos, that my things will change. That is true. So I tell y'all what, if I stop smoking, I'm going to stop smoking on my videos. Yeah. If I stop smoking weed, I'm stopping because I was like, yeah, but I smoke. And I'm going to say this again. I don't want anybody to watch my videos and be thinking I'm somebody and come to get works and then start questioning me. Wait, you smoke weed? Yeah, I smoke. You ain't know I smoke. You coming to me as a healer and you worried about if I'm smoking weed or not. Hold on.
That's
you
ain't.
Wrong.
That's the wrong.
That's the wrong thing to be worried about, right?
Mindset.
You know what I'm saying?
Back out the door.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I'm here with a different mindset.
Do I smoke weed? Do I got testimonials? Have I ever dealt with your illness? Do I know what I'm talking about? Am I educated? Am I experienced? Do I walk with integrity? Do I have honor? These are things that I think you should be worried about. Now, do you smoke weed? Because if so, I'll pass it to you. If not, then don't worry about what I do. But I want people to know who they're dealing with. I cuss. I smoke weed. I talk shit. I'm a regular person. I don't do this whole, because I'm a shaman and I'm a medicine man, every time I come on video, I'm going to have the salt lamp right here and my chakra thing right here and have my robe on and be having the soft music in the background and talking to you like I'm trying to motherfucking put you into a sexual... Listen, I don't have to do all of that. All I got to do is tell you the truth. You can go look it up. You can study it. You can find out for yourself and be like, okay, nigga do know what he talking about. And you come back and fuck with me, or you can be turned off by the wrong shit and go somewhere else and not get the healing that you might need.
And you do yourself a dissatisfaction.
A disservice.
But it's
that's
like,
right.
What?
Right? So with that being said, that's what the Psychedelics Academy of Detroit is. That's what the House of Genesis is. And that's who I am. In a nutshell. There's a lot more to it. You will have the opportunity in the future, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't already. But you can tell how you talk weed don't affect you. Nah, actually, that was the first plant medicine that I had a relationship. That's why it's like, as a shaman and a plant medicine practitioner, the idea that I should hide that I deal with plants is fucking crazy to me. Like, anybody who's like, oh, well, he smoked weed, so I don't want to deal with him. I don't mind that, because in my mind, your placebo was going to be thrown off because you are expecting something and you're looking for something in a certain package. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You can eat Hostess cupcakes all you want. Me, I prefer my grandma to make some shit in the kitchen. Ain't gonna be no wrappings, ain't no packaging. It don't say hostess on top of it. Nah, she went in. The cake be ugly. You ever seen a motherfucking cake? You put them in the circle pan and the bun, and they put it in like it's like it don't be even and shit like hostess. It be all crump, and then the thing be coming out the middle and look like it's busting open, and it's light skin on the inside, dark skin on the outside, and then it be shut up, boy. Anyway, so that's how. Yeah, you feel me? See, that's how I like mine. I don't like mines ready for purchase. I don't like mines made already and everybody who get the same thing. Healing is custom. Yeah, you see where I'm at? Healing is custom.
That's it.
And a healing journey is intimate. So with that being said, Pebbles with the cancer, again, I got plenty other clients, but Pebbles is the only client that I have permission to use her name, information, what she had, what we went through, what we talked about. That was part of the agreement. And so that's why I speak on it so much. But my point is that we had to become intimate with one another. We spent time. We sit, we talk, we discuss. We're talking about secrets. What do you eat? How do you feel? What do you do? When you're feeling like this, what do you do? Where did this come from? How are you? Right? So healing is an intimate thing. Like whoever the person is that's assisting you with your healing, you all get to know each other. You have to be around each other. I'm giving you snake venom and Cambo every week. I'm giving you these herbs. I'm giving you these plants. I'm giving you these minerals. I'm giving you these whatever. Like I'm healing with the kingdom. So that's my approach, right? So this is something that's continual. I like to go through one-on-ones for 90 days with my clients. So how are you gonna watch a video of me and I'm looking all professional and talking all scientific and not cussing and not smoking weed and not doing what I do, and you all are like, oh, I like this guy. He sounds exactly like, and then you come to the House of Genesis where you about to be at for 90 days and you don't like how I talk, you don't like that I smoke weed. Come on, who the fuck wants that? I feel like I need to be me. Like when I meet my peoples and they potentially gonna become clients, I want to see who you are. Don't come over here faking and all of that. Don't come over here eating the salad and shit. Talking about, yeah, I'm working on, I just bought some sea moss. Man, fuck all that. What you eat last week? Let's go get some lamb chops. You fucking with you. All right, cool. No, I need to see and know who you are so I can know who you need to be. You need to know who you are so you can decide on who you need to be. And then I can be aware of that. I said that wrong because it's not up to me to decide who you need to be. This is an alchemy. You're changing lead to gold. I'm an alchemist and I'm showing you how to change lead to gold. I am the alchemist. You are attempting to be the alchemist. You are working with yourself. You were led to me. You are what's led to listen. What is lead? Lead is a metal. Lead is what that follows. What does it follow? It follows the rules of what? Lead. That's the only rules you know. I'm going to give you new rules. I'm going to give you the rules of gold. You don't know the golden rules. You don't know the atomic weight, the atomic mass, the molecular structure, how many neutrons, protons, and electrons is in it. You don't know that. You know lead, but I'm going to take that away. I'm going to give you this. Here, start doing this. And you're going to listen to me. And after 90 days of listening to me, you're going to look up. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Damn, I'm golden. Yeah, you following the rules of gold. That's what happens when you was led to follow the rules of gold. Now you golden. Nobody knows the day of the change of the alchemist, not even the alchemist. Like when you change the lead to gold, I don't know at what point it changed to gold. I don't know. I'm in the alchemist lab every day and it's just like, oh shit, it's gold. You know, you don't know. Even as the lead going into gold, you don't know. All we know is what the starting point is and what the ending point is, and that's the focus. And that's how you alter, transform, transmute. And to those who don't know, that's when you meet me. Anybody who's met me, has came into working with me or anything like that is because you were about to go through a transformation. That's what I do. I assist people in transforming. I work under the energy of Papa Legba. And when I say transforming, this means from one state of life to another, one state of consciousness to another, one state of being to another. A lot of people meet me and are fucked up, you know what I'm saying, and are going into greatness. A lot of people meet me and they're at greatness and they're about to go into a fucked up reality, situation, or experience. I used to meet a lot of people and I used to be like, how old are you? Okay, 27, 28. All right, cool. All right, here we go, Saturn return. You know what I'm saying? We already know why you here. You going through your Saturn return. Okay, I know what you need. You need some guidance. A lot of this shit, a lot of times people be thinking they have diseases and entities and shit. And a lot of times they just have self-induced, you know what I'm saying, bullshit. You making bad decisions. You're doing fucked up things. You're being around the wrong people. Sometimes it's not as deep as people make it. Sometimes it is. You know, but I just wanted to come and just share with y'all and give you the understanding of what the House of Genesis was, what the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit is. Is this person just dealing with psychedelics and getting people high and all of these things, or is this person a healer and a medicine man and all of these? Yes, I do refer to myself as a healer. That was another little debate going on. Ain't no healers out here. Well, I don't know about y'all. Speak for yourself. Self is the measuring stick of the world. I am a healer. If people are looking for somewhere to go get healed, let's stop making shit difficult. I'm sick. I need some assistance. Where's a healer? No, I'm not a healer. I'm a blah, 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 chakra aligning. Like, come on, man. Is you healing or not? Can you help me or not? Because this is what I got. I know what the fuck I got. I'm not finna tip. So anyway, that's your boy. All right? That's what's going on, and that's what the House of Genesis is about. That's what the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit is about. Does this sound like something that you need? Does this sound like something that maybe somebody you know might need? Okay? If so, plug them. Share this video. Tag them like my man's did. This the guy I was talking to you about. This the guy. This the one. Yeah. That I showed you that National Geographic shit. That's him, bro. Motherfuckers be like, I can't believe you answered your phone. They be really thinking I'm starstruck and shit. Oh my God, is this a serious? Yeah, that's what you call it. I can't believe you answered your phone. Who the fuck is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be cool though, you know what I'm saying? Because I am like that. I answer my phone, y'all. I don't get it, y'all. I'm not, yeah, I mean, oh, I am, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a big deal, but I ain't, yeah, I mean, I'm a real nigga, ain't I?
Right, big stepping though.
Okay, I'll take that for sure. For sure.
Because 7 my favorite number.
Of course, indeed.
I'm
As
born
it
on the
should
7th
be.
day of the 7th month. So I
Hey,
fuck with 7.
oh shit. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I'm a cool dude, prior service military, you know what I'm saying? Dealt with a lot of violence, dealt with a lot of religion. I am initiated in several, mystery schools, as well as secret societies. You know what I'm saying? Like I do a lot, y'all. I study a lot. I know a lot, I've experienced quite a bit. I like to say I'm like the Black Forrest Gump. Yeah, like on some trill shit. I be amazed at my life. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I be amazed at all of the shit that I be experiencing. I be sitting like, I did that. I be forgetting shit I did. You know, I'm gonna put that video of me up at the pawn shop and shit. Hardcore pawn. I forgot all about that. I was like, man, I've been on TV so many times already, but it be in so many different characters and people be like, wait a minute, this is this person.
And like, you got to think about like
that's what I'm saying.
Your footprints.
It's all right.
Like,
and it's all for something different. Everybody who knows me for something different. So I'm multifaceted.
Exactly.
You see? So why? Because now I can assist you all in what the fuck y'all going through. I've been there. I've experienced a lot. And if I wasn't through it, somebody I was with was. You know what I'm saying? So, this is who it is. This is who I am, and this is what it is. This is real. I am real. You know what I'm saying? And yes, we have the academy. We have the House of Genesis. You come get healed. You come get educated. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking to become a practitioner, you're looking to do some work, you're looking to do some healing, we got classes, we got courses. We're all over the place. Like she said, you know what I'm saying? I got a footprint. You can Google me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can touch me. You know what I'm saying? You could touch me. I'll pull up. It's nothing. You know what I mean? And those who know who I'm talking to different people right now. Like, all right? Like I'm a black man in Detroit, Michigan. And I have a lot of gifts, abilities, and skills that I utilize to serve my community positively because I spent enough time serving this world negatively. And that's who it is. So, need to get with me. Psychonautdetroit.com is the website. Inbox me, the Psychonaut Academy of Detroit on YouTube, you know what I mean? All of that, but I wanted to bring the clarity for those who literally need assistance, who need help, and need healing, right? So get with me. We'll get a consultation going, and we'll see if it can help you. But as always, I end as I end all of my videos. Tell somebody you love them
In the language that they understand.
in a language they can understand it in. Peace.
That's it. That's all.
Yo, peace.